everyone, this is ICoach and I welcome you to another exciting episode. In our previous episode, we talked about identifying your career path and finding the right course that suits it. If you watched that episode, you realized that you needed to do a little bit of research to know the course rightfully match your career path. In this episode, we are going to delve much more into that and give you information on factors that you need to consider when intending to choose a university for your study abroad program. We are aware that the university that awards the degree is as important as the degree itself, and for that matter, choosing a university is very crucial to your study abroad program. And with tons of universities across the globe, it is very daunting when you are deciding on just one. That's the reason ICoach team of career experts have put together the 3 main factors you need to consider when choosing a university abroad for your study. This is ICoach. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, watch our videos, and share with all your families and friends. We'll be right back. Again, hello guys. Hello guys, this is welcome back. So let's get talking about the 3 factors that you need to consider when choosing a university for your overseas studies. Number 1 is academics. So you want to consider how well placed your university is on the job ranking. You also want to consider the entry requirement for your university, if there is any specific entrance exam for you to write, or if there is any English language requirement that you need to satisfy or meet. You also want to consider the various courses that your university offer, if those courses are the ones that you are interested in. So that is for the academics. The other factor you need to consider is finance. We are very much aware that international student tuition fee is the huge hurdle that puts or stops most potential students from applying to study in a university overseas. My personal advice for you is that you don't have to panic, you don't have to worry about the finances, because when there is a will, there will definitely be a way. There are heaps of scholarships that some universities offer to international applicants. So you want to check from the university's website to know if there are scholarships available, and if there is any entry requirements that you need to satisfy, or if you are eligible for that particular scholarship. Also, just remember that tuition fee wouldn't be the only expenses that you'll be shelling out. There are other expenses that you need to consider, like your accommodation, your living expenses, your food, your visa costs, your textbooks, and other expenses that you need to consider before making a decision. If money is really a big deal for you, I will encourage you to also try looking at cheap or affordable and maybe sometimes free tuition fee universities across the globe. I'll share the link in our YouTube description for you to check them out. So there are quite a number of universities that offer free or affordable tuition fees for international applicants, so you can check them out in our YouTube description side. And the last but not least factor that you need to consider when choosing a university overseas is location, or your country of study. It is important to consider what you actually want out of a location that you will be spending several years of your life, if not the entire years of your life, because in the end, most international students find themselves living in countries of their study and remaining there for the rest of their lives. Some of them get their life partners, have their families there. So you want to consider the location or the country that you'll be going, because it could be a lifetime or several years of spending your years there. So you want to consider the climate, you want to consider the culture, the cost of living, and don't worry about the location. We will delve much more into that in our next episode, because we want to narrow down some of the options and give you more information when you are considering your location or your country, because it's very, very important to your study abroad program. So this is ICoach. Remember, this information is really important, and I want you to watch this video and share with all friends that you would not know that you'll be helping. This is ICoach, and we strongly encourage you to subscribe to this channel for more information on the Study Abroad program. This episode, we talked about the 3 main factors that you need to consider when choosing a university for your study abroad program. We talked about the academics, finance, and location. In our next episode, we'll give you more information and insight about factors that you need to consider when choosing a country for your study abroad program. We will give you all information that you need to know to help you make that decision. Remember, if you have any question or clarification, leave all of them at the comment section, and ICoach will definitely get back to you. ICoach with BM, we rise together.